Hello everybody, Mobius1 here, bringing you another Star Wars Galaxies emulator video. This video is a recap of the ADK giveaway that we had last night. Congratulations to Lalluna, L-A-L-L-U-N-A, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, for winning first place and receiving an ADK. Congratulations to Willem, who came in second place and got 1 million credits. And third place to Gavrin, who got 500,000 credits. Now, I know the second and third place prizes were nowhere near an ADK, but you got free stuff. So many people have requested that I do a playthrough, so to speak, of what was required of the participants of the contest to actually win. And I think that's a great idea. So the contest started at this guild hall in University Campus at 5 p.m. Well, shortly after 5 p.m. because I forgot to open the house to public. People were allowed to enter. Now, the instructional video is still available, so you can go and watch the video that had like all the instructions, but I'm not going to put that on here. I'm not even going to put the I'm not going to put the important, intelligent, and intellectual videos in here, even though I thought about doing that at one point. But you guys can go look at all those if you want to compare the numbers and stuff. So, came inside. You can ignore this first room. The first instruction was to go downstairs and enter the back room in the basement. So this room back here had all these backpacks on the walls. And I said in the instruction videos that the top backpack was a question, and the bottom backpacks were your multiple choice answers along with a bit of information. So the first question is, how many times was the word important used in the important video? So your options are 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you can see underneath each number is a planet. You have Talos, Naboo, Tatooine, and Corellia. So it turns out the word important was used in my important video 11 times, which tells you that your next target is on Tatooine. Okay. Next question, how many times was the word interesting used in the interesting video? Your options are 9, 10, 11, and 12. And the bit of information that you get off of these is an x coordinate. So this is x negative 4315, positive 3413, negative 877, and positive 6602. So it turns out the number of times the word interesting was used in the interesting video was 10. So that gives you the positive x coordinate of 3413. The last question in this room was, how many times was the word intellectual used in the intellectual video? Your options are 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the correct number was actually only 7. So the correct y coordinate is y negative 55. So at this point, you knew you had to go to Tatooine at positive 3413, negative 55. So let's go. Okay, so once you get to Tatooine and you get to the waypoint, you'll find this house that has the beautiful name, You Found It. The house is public, so we'll enter inside. We'll enter inside. We will. And we get another question. This question says, what is the total number of times the words important, interesting, and intellectual were used across all 3 videos? Your options are 28, 35, 36, and 38. Now, these choices were purposefully set this way in case somebody decided to just simply add up all of the numbers from the previous 3 questions, and that would give them the wrong answer here. So if you were somebody who participated yesterday and you did just take the 3 answers from the last 3 questions and add them together, you unfortunately did not get the right answer. The right answer is actually 36. This is true because in the intellectual video and I think in the interesting video, I actually used the words important and interesting. Like I think in the interesting video I said yesterday's video was important, today's video is interesting, and in the intellectual video I said something like, we started this off with an important video, but this is not an important video. Then yesterday we had an intellectual video, but this is not an intellectual video. So it actually, there were words in the other videos that add to this total. So the answer is 36, and the bit of information that you get here is the word green. Now there's no instructions here, and this is where I got kind of vague in my instruction videos with what to do with this bit of information. But I did say, with the hallway in frame, if you're very observant, you will know what to do with this information. We actually have to go back to lock. Alright, once we return to the guild hall, we're going to take that color green and go back into the basement. Now, as you can see, the 4 rooms on the side of this hallway have color crystals indicating a color. And this one room over here, that's the green room. So if we go in here, there's a backpack that asks, how many videos are in my Knights of the Old Republic playlist? So if you tab out and you went to my channel and you clicked playlists, you'll see I have playlists for all the games that I play. And my Knights of the Old Republic playlist has exactly 48 videos in it. So if we take that upstairs, on this wall here were all the possible answers for the questions in the basement. We've got 4, 5, 18, 20, 28, 29, 47, 48, and 94. Some of these are pretty silly. Stand in front of Mobius and do salute. I did have somebody do that. Probably because they were in the room. One of the rooms was like, how many videos are in my Jazz Punk playlist? And the answer is 4. All of the playlists that were mentioned downstairs, I think it was like Knights of the Old Republic, Alien Isolation, Jedi Outcast, and Jazz Punk. All of those numbers are listed on this wall. I don't remember what they all are, but I purposefully put those answers on this wall so that if you got the wrong room in the basement, you did have a matching number on this wall. So we did actually have somebody go to 00 on Dantooine. I did have somebody send me a tell saying I win. I did have someone send me a tell saying get 'em. I don't know if I had anybody do any of the other things, but 48, which is the number we were looking for, find the house in town named Greatness Awaits. So if we go outside, I actually hid a small Tatooine house. It's actually not even that far from the guild hall. It is right over this hill. I'll just take a short little hop. You can see it right there on the overhead map. Wedged right in between these two little hills here is a small Tatooine house named Greatness Awaits. And inside here is a backpack that says, stand in front of Mobius and say in the spatial chat the quote in the video description of the ADK Giveaway instructions video. And if you go and you pull up the ADK instructions video and you look in the video description, at the bottom of the description is in fact a quoted message that says, do or do not, there is no try. Quoting, of course, Yoda from Empire Strikes Back. And that's it. It was actually La Luna who was the first person to come back to the guild hall. I happened to be, at the time, standing right about here. She came up to me and said, do or do not, there is no try, and won herself a 15 million credit ADK. Looking back on it, I think overall it went really well. I did live stream it. I do have the footage. I'll probably be downloading that and posting that tomorrow if you guys were curious at watching the live stream footage. It was really just me standing around the guild hall most of the time, but I was on TeamSpeak with people, and it was interesting. It was fun to joke around and hear people trying to figure out the questions to the problems. I'll definitely be posting that tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. I think next time, if I do one of these, we will not have the answer be posted in Spatial, because I kind of panicked when she came up to me and said that to me in Spatial. There were other people around in the hall that saw her say that, and I started going, oh no, like what happens if somebody just says that because they saw her say it? So yeah, next time it will all be done through tells in order to prevent any sort of stealing the answer from other people. But that's it. that was the ADK giveaway. Congrats again to Luna, Willem, and Garvin. I'm sorry, I forget. I've got dyslexia with your name. And thank you again to Adrian for donating the ADK. If you missed out on this giveaway, I don't know exactly when, but you've heard it from me first. I will be doing another ADK giveaway sometime in the future. Probably in a month or two, but stay tuned to my channel and you will absolutely be getting an announcement video to let you know when that is, when I know when I'm going to do it. I want to give some time, put some time in between there. Like I said, probably closer to 2 months from now, but there will be another ADK giveaway. Just keep watching. Eventually you'll hear about it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys to everyone who came out to participate. I think there was like close to 15, maybe 20 people that participated, which was a pretty good turnout. I'm really, really happy with how it all went. So thank you guys again. Mobius1 here, and I'll see you next time.